Hey, my name is Jean Piaget. Wanna learn about pedagogy?
What did you call me?
No, I called you nothing. I developed a theory on how children learn. I want to tell you more about it.
Oh, please do tell.
My theory of pedagogy is that the teacher is responsible for learning to occur. They empower the learning experience as they hold all the knowledge and experiences.
Well, I am a more visual learner. Can you show me an example of pedagogy in action?
I would be happy to. My friend Rob has demonstrated this for us. Let's watch this together.
Guys, thank you for coming to class today to talk about some of the things that we learned back in rookie school. I know it's been a long time for some of you guys to think back to rookie school, but it's important to cover some of those things that we reviewed when we're talking about a hostile fire environment. Now, a hostile fire environment could consist of three different situations that we would typically be faced with. First of which would be a flashover. Secondly would be a backdraft, and then, of course, the potential always exists for a smoke explosion. Now, when we're faced with one of these situations, one of the things you guys need to really consider is what you're going to do if you ever come in contact with one of these things. Now, it's important for us to remember our safety is always first so we can conduct the fireground operations properly so we can fulfill our mission. Now, if we're ever faced with a flashover, we know that the high heat potential will always exist, and if we have to come in contact with that, our best weapon, our first line of defense is, of course, our hose. Now, we want to apply the hose in an upward fashion using the penciling technique. That way we can cool the atmosphere around us and hopefully prevent that from ever taking place. Other considerations would, of course, be proper ventilation to remove all the heat and the smoke to prevent these situations from happening to begin with. Now,
Hello, I understand that you were visiting with Jean Piaget earlier and his theory of pedagogy.
Yes, I was. Fascinating example by his friend Rob, too. And what is your name?
My name is Malcolm Knowles. Where Piaget was known as the father of pedagogy, I am the father of Andragogy.
You sure came up with some funny names for your kids.
No. That is the name of our theories on education. Mine is Andragogy. I determined that adults learn differently from children. I am famous for it.
Please tell me more, won't you?
In Andragogy, the student is responsible for the learning. They also come to the classroom with a world of experiences. They want to learn in order to solve real-world problems.
Is that like problem-based learning? I love problem-based lessons, where a group can get together and come up with several ideas on how to solve the problem. Sometimes we even forget that we have a teacher. They seem more of a facilitator.
Exactly. Remember Rob? I know him too. He has an example for us to watch on Andragogy too.
hey guys, thanks for joining the class today. We're looking at some of the things that happened at that fire last shift, and I just wanted to take some time to go over some of the things that we should probably review and consider when we're talking about a hostile fire environment. So what are some of the things that we need to consider that would be a hostile fire environment?
Backdraft.
Backdraft? Okay, good. What else?
Flashover.
Flashover?
Smoke explosion.
Smoke explosion. Okay. Now, let's just take these three for consideration, and then we'll move on. If we encounter any one of these, what are some of the actions that we should take if we're ever faced with these, or even in preparation to avoid them?
Vertical ventilation.
Vertical vent. That would apply across the board. Okay? What else?
Proper seat size.
Good seat size up. So we hit that in the beginning.
Pre-fire plan.
Pre-fire plan?
Just ventilation in general, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Any kind of ventilation, really. I mean, whether we're talking horizontal or vertical, right on. And then let's say we're inside and we experience one of these, specifically one of these two.
Pencil.
Pencil for prevention,
fire.
cool the atmosphere. And what else?
That Rob Shaw does a fine job of illustrating, doesn't he?
Boy, I'll say he does. Great job, Rob. I also like how that whole group worked together to put this project together. What a great bunch.
Indeed, they are a great group.
We should congratulate them all. Job well done, Scott, Rob, Sammy, and Mark.
Bravo.